We must. We must do. We should. We should do. We have to. We have to do. We have got to. We have got to do. We need to. We need to do. We are supposed to. We are supposed to do. We must, mustn't we? We must, right? We must do, mustn't we? We must do, right? We should, shouldn't we? We should, right? We should do, shouldn't we? We should do, right? We have to, don't we? We have to, right? We have to do, don't we? We have to do, right? We have got to, haven't we? We have got to, right? We have got to do, haven't we? We have got to do, right? We need to, don't we? We need to, right? We need to do, don't we? We need to do, right? We are supposed to, aren't we? We are supposed to, right? We are supposed to do, aren't we? We are supposed to do, right? We must not. We mustn't. We must not do. We mustn't do. We should not. We shouldn't. We should not do. We shouldn't do. We do not have to. We don't have to. We do not have to do. We don't have to do. We have not got to. We haven't got to. We have got to do. We haven't got to do. We do not need to. We don't need to. We do not need to do. We don't need to do. We are not supposed to. We aren't supposed to. We are not supposed to do. We aren't supposed to do. We must not, must we? We must not, right? We mustn't, must we? We mustn't, right? You must not do, must we? You must not do, right? You mustn't do, must we? You mustn't do, right? We should not, should we? We should not, right? We shouldn't, should we? We shouldn't, right? You should not do, should we? You should not do, right? You shouldn't do, should we? You shouldn't do, right? We do not have to, do we? We do not have to, right? We don't have to, do we? We don't have to, right? We do not have to do we? We do not have to do, right? We don't have to do we? We don't have to do, right? We have not got to, have we? We have not got to, right? We haven't got to, have we? We haven't got to, right? We have not got to do, have we? We have not got to do, right? We haven't got to do, have we? We haven't got to do, right? We do not need to, do we? We do not need to, right? We don't need to, do we? We don't need to, right? We do not need to do we? We do not need to do, right? We don't need to do we? We don't need to do, right? We are not supposed to, are we? We are not supposed to, right? We aren't supposed to, are we? We aren't supposed to, right? We are not supposed to do, are we? We are not supposed to do, right? We aren't supposed to do, are we? We aren't supposed to do, right?